Oh, I love this. Shocking that the oil and gas guy would doubt the efficacy of wind. Maybe if they got the same federal subsidies. Yeah. I hate to tell you this, it'd be a lot worse if they got the same federal subsidies. Yeah, renewable energy gets twice the subsidies oil and gas does. Yeah. But you don't have to be an oil and gas guy or really have much of an education whatsoever to understand the efficacy of wind. All you got to do is be able to read numbers. Yeah, my 9-year-old could explain the efficacy of wind to you. And just to remind the good folks watching, this was in a video about me stating that nuclear is much better than wind. So this isn't about renewables. This isn't about any of that. This is about me saying the energy transition is going to fail because we are depending on wind and solar. We should be depending on nuclear and solar. It's really pretty simple. Not only is it going to fail, it's going to fail spectacularly. Like it's going to fail miserably, as in it's going to fail, as in it's already failed. How about that? It's already failed. So keep in mind, as I said, renewables get twice the amount of subsidies as oil and gas, which is fine. I have no problem with that. I'm just, you said if they got the same amount of subsidies. And keep in mind, this isn't some defense of oil and gas, because I hate to tell you, you're stuck with oil and gas because of wind. Yeah, you're stuck with oil and gas because of wind. So over the last 10 years, with twice the amount of subsidies of oil and gas, renewable energy has generated 1/7 of the energy. The growth in renewable energy is 1/7 of the growth in oil and gas energy, with twice the subsidies. The growth in wind energy is 1 quadrillion BTUs over the last 10 years. The growth in oil and gas energy is 21 quadrillion BTUs. And this is why energy experts all over the world of every discipline of energy all agree that wind and nuclear is not going to work. Unless you do something like 5x their current investments every single year for the next 30 years. And investments in renewables are already much larger than investments in oil and gas in the United States and globally. We have to 5x those investments every single year for decades. You want to make it about oil and gas versus renewable. Fine, whatever. Has nothing to do with that. You see, we used science and data to determine climate change was real, but we used ideology to determine how to do the energy transition to fix it. That is what this is right here. This is ideology. Your statement does not provide one single iota of evidence that you have a clue what you're talking about. So since you have enough brain power to be able to iterate the word efficacy, then I suggest you look up growth in wind power in the United States. And while you're at it, look up the land use of wind power. And if you're real smart, try to determine how many wind turbines it's going to take us to get to net zero. Yeah, look that up. And when you're done with all that, revisit your thoughts about the efficacy of wind power. Thanks.